I'm William Thio.
And I'm Maan Maligali.
Giving you today's burning issues and the hottest news here on Newsforce.
Here are the headlines on Newsforce. Filipino drug mule executed in China today. Commission on Elections files false sabotage rocks versus former COMELEC chair Benjamin Abalos. All systems go at VMMC for hospital arrest of former President and now Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Justice Secretary Laila de Lima, top senatorial bet candidate in the latest Pulse Asia survey. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad denies brutal killings of own countrymen. And rock bands Red Hot Chili Peppers and Guns N' Roses finally make it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. This is Newsforce.
Vice President Jejomar Binay mournfully announced from Bali via Skype live connection that the convicted Filipino drug mule was executed at 12:30 in the afternoon Thursday in the city of Liuzhou, southern China. Family members and even embassy officials were restricted to see the execution. Binay added that the Philippine government will answer the costs of the family, including the transportation of the body back to Manila. The body is expected to arrive at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 1 by Thursday next week. However, Binay said that it is still unsure whether the drug mule is eligible to some OFW benefits since he is not a member of the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration or OWA and went to the People's Republic as a tourist based on records. The convicted Filipino drug trafficker was only given an hour to spend with his loved ones before his execution on Thursday at Guangxi province in China. DFA spokesman Raul Hernandez said the still unidentified Filipino drug mule met with his two siblings and two cousins at 8:30 in the morning. Hernandez said the convicted Filipino only learned about his sentence on the day of his execution. According to Vice President Jejomar Binay, the Filipino drug mule was executed at 12:30 in the afternoon.
The Commission on Elections has filed electoral sabotage charges against its former chair Benjamin Abalos for the alleged manipulation of electoral results. Jillian Guerrero has the details.
The Commission on Elections has filed electoral sabotage charges against former COMELEC chair Benjamin Abalos for the alleged manipulation of the 2007 senatorial election results in the North and South Cotabato. Lawyer Charlie Yap led the COMELEC team in filing the charges against the former COMELEC chair along with 3 others who were involved in the false sabotage case. In a vote of 6 against 0, the COMELEC has junked the recommendation to acquit Radam and Martirizar of the charges. Pasay City Regional Trial Court Branch 122 Judge Jesus Mupas will be handling the case against the former COMELEC chair. Mupas is the same judge who ordered the arrest and detention of Mrs. Arroyo on November 18 on the same charges. Meantime, Abalos declared that he is ready to face the charges and has even appeared before the Pasay Regional Trial Court to surrender hours before the COMELEC filed charges against him. However, despite Abalos' manifestation before the court, Pasay City RTC has denied the motion of Abalos offering himself as state witness against Radam, for citing the prosecution has the sole prerogative to make any person state witness. For GNN, Jillian Guerrero, Newsforce.
The Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, or PCSO, is planning to file plunder charges against its former officials as well as Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo in connection with the alleged anomalous release of the agency's confidential intelligence fund amounting to some 391.9 million pesos. The charity agency has also included the following people in their plunder complaint. In the said complaint, PCSO has accused the respondents of conspiracy in withdrawing, amassing, and accumulating public funds from July of 2007 until January of 2010.
The Intelligence Service of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, or ISAFP, said that there are no immediate threats on the life of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. The Arroyo camp said they were also heartened that the Malacanang at least looked into the alleged threat to assassinate the Pampanga representative. President Benigno Aquino III is expected to have more overseas trips in 2012, such as New Zealand and Papua New Guinea. The chief executive will also attend the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN Summit in Cambodia in April 2012, and the annual Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC Summit in the last quarter of 2012 in Russia. The president may also visit Europe next year since he is not present in the Asia-Europe meeting in Brussels, Belgium last 2010. Meantime, President Aquino assures the public that he would not make unimportant trips abroad.
The Department of Social Welfare and Development Secretary Corazon Dinky Soliman announced Wednesday that the DSWD delisted at least 170,000 households from the Conditional Cash Transfer Program, or CCT program. According to DSWD Secretary Soliman, at least 170,000 households were found to be ineligible because some were reported to be engaged in fraudulent activities. Soliman also received reports that some village leaders holding the cards of CCT beneficiaries keep a portion of the amount. Meantime, despite the difficulties that the DSWD are facing, DSWD said it will not suspend the program but would work on the identification process of beneficiaries. President Benigno Aquino III said Wednesday that he will announce the next Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines on December 12. The president added that he already has a short list of candidates who will be the next Army Chief. Reports say that Northern Luzon Command Chief Lieutenant General Jesse De Losa of Philippine Military Academy Class of 1979 who also served as a technical commander of the Presidential Security Group during the time of late President Cory Aquino, is Aquino's top choice. Meantime, De Losa's other contenders are the following. AFP Chief General Eduardo Oban celebrates his birthday on December 13, at the same time reaching the mandatory retirement age of 56.
President Benigno Aquino III announced Thursday that his administration will now be able to kick off its projects as early as January, as he is set to sign next week the 1.8 trillion pesos national budget. The chief executive added Tuesday that he was able to discuss with his economic managers how to immediately release the money for January. However, Aquino noted that the government will monitor the actual spending of the budget as to correct any error as soon as possible. It can be recalled that the Aquino administration has been criticized for underspending its allocated budget that led to the slow growth of the Philippine economy last quarter. All systems go at VMMC for hospital arrest of former president and now Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Justice Secretary Leila de Lima, top senatorial bet candidate in latest Pulse Asia survey. Stay tuned for those stories and more reports when News